Ah, yes. Welcome to part 6 of our Fallout 4 playthrough adventure. If you haven't watched before I say what I'm going to say, if you haven't watched the other parts, pause this right now. Go watch all the part 1 to 5. You'll catch up where we are in the story. I don't want to spoil anything. Alright. Now, here we go. Last episode, we nuked the Institute, so it's technically a main end game option in a way. So what we have now is the DLCs, which I have to check and see. Anyways, then we have a shit ton of side quests and stuff, and we can just kind of roam around, level up a bit. So this is kind of extra stuff for the main right now, but we got Piper, wherever the hell she is. There she is. We got Piper with us. We're actually going to take a rest and see what our settlement needs, because that... Okay. Alright.
That's one heck of a get-up, Blue.
Yeah, you too. Let's head back to the Rocky Cave and see if Virgil is back to normal. Oh, Virgil! And... it's... human Virgil. Why, hello.
Welcome back. It needs some refinement, but I think we can consider my serum a qualified success.
Look incredible.
This is incredible.
It is a significant first step, but it still only works on one strain of FEV. It will take years, perhaps decades, to generalize my formula. I only wish there was someone I could share this accomplishment with.
Dr. Lee?
I told Dr. Lee about your situation.
Madison. We always got along well. I think she could keep this a secret. Very well. Let me... one moment. Here. Give her this. It should be circumspect enough. In any event, you
I have to head back there anyways.
You're welcome to make use of my lab. Or help yourself to any of this junk, if you want it. In the meantime, I have a lot of experiments to run. Excuse me. The radio signal from the Institute isn't coming in anymore. Something happened, didn't it? Something terrible.
That had to be done.
It had to be done, Virgil. It was them or us.
You... It's all gone? All of it? The Institute had done some questionable things, but... all those people... I think maybe you should go. For good.
Oh, I just helped you.
Virgil?
Just please... leave me alone. I don't want visitors.
Fine. I'm still taking all this stuff in. You said I could have it. God, you know what? I help you out. You're stuck here the whole time. You run away from the Institute. You're worried about the Brotherhood killing you. I don't kill you. I save you. And now you're fucking... I don't want to talk to you. Yes, I will. Just give me a...
Yes.
Oh, you've clicked Tesla's energy opens. Nice.
Success until someone threatened their life. Me? I'm very successful.
Yeah, success is a state of mind. Everyone determines success is a different thing. So if you consider yourself successful, you're happy with your life, then you're successful. Consider yourself successful, but you're not happy in your life, then you're not successful. Because life is about enjoying life. People act like machines all the time, thinking, oh, I gotta do this, and then all of a sudden one day they're almost dead. They're lying on their deathbed, and they're like, why didn't I just live my life? So, yeah. sometimes you just gotta live life, and that's more success than a lot of material things can bring and stuff like that. Anyways, got a little deep there for a second.
Oh. Oh. Incredible. What a breakthrough. Thank you for letting me know. This really means a lot to me.
No problem.
Dr. Lee.
Well, it appears you got what you wanted. The Institute's destroyed, and everyone up here thinks you're a hero.
I never asked to be called a hero. I was just doing what I thought was right.
Well, maybe you should take a step back for a moment and analyze what you just did. The fact of the matter is that innocent people died because Elder Maxon had delusions of grandeur. He kept preaching that the Institute was playing God for creating the synths. Well, you know what? Maybe he should take a look in the mirror, because he's the only one that I saw that's been playing God. Juan, I suggest we stay out of each other's way. Ad Victoriam, Sentinel.
Yeah, add Victorian to you menacingly. Oh, Thor helped you too. No, no. Everyone fucking forgets who helped him. Now and she wanted to leave the. She was like, "Oh, I don't like what they do," and now I killed him, and she's like, "Oh, you killed him." Yeah, and you left and said that they were corrupt, and I grabbed a piece of chicken. Beef.
Took a walk out in the fence.
My client appreciates the work you did with his rat problem. Now, if you're buying, let's hear what you want.
Yo, do you know Imogene Cabot?
Name rings a bell. Kind of balmy. Haven't seen her in a while, though. Try Magnolia. She likes to make friends with people. She might know more about this missing bird. Magnolia! This guy wants a word.
Alright, well, you couldn't wait till she's done. But, hello.
Excuse me, miss.
What's the matter, handsome? Don't tell me you didn't like the song.
The song was a little
I
bit.
love this song. It was perfect.
Real great set this evening, ma'am. Of songs, that is. Oh, is it warm in here?
Oh, well, thank you. A girl tries her best. Now, there's something special about you, isn't there? Don't tell me. Let me guess. I think I know a fellow performer when I see one. You're good with your words. Know just the right thing to say at the right time. So what brings a man like you to my part of town?
What do you
What
think?
do you think?
We're all trying to forget something, are we? I think you and I are gonna get along. So it's my turn to answer questions, right? What can I do for you?
No, stay on topic.
Do you know Imogene Cabot?
Imogene? Sure. I know her. I haven't seen her in a while, though. Were you a friend of hers?
Kind of. She's missing.
She's missing, and her family's worried about her.
Well, I'm glad somebody's looking out for her.
Not really.
She seemed like a body that could use looking after.
You know where she's gone?
Do you know where she's gone?
There was this preacher fella who used to come in here all the time. One of the slick ones. Always going on about remaking your life and so on. Most of the customers wouldn't give him the time of day, but I don't suppose it hurt that he was easy on the eyes. Intense. Some women find that irresistible. Pam! Would you come over here a minute?
Is there a problem, Miss Magnolia?
Fine gentleman here was just looking for Imogene. Do you happen to know where that preacher fella came from?
Brother Thomas?
Yeah, that's right. The one Imogene was always hanging on.
Had to throw him out. Wouldn't stop bothering customers with that salvation racket. Kept
Okay.
going on and on about joining him at the back bay. Then he'd
Back
shove those
bay.
stupid flyers in your face. Here, I kept one of them, just in case he didn't pay his bar tab.
Well, thanks, honey. You were a big help.
Anything for you, miss.
I hope Imogene's all right. I didn't much like the idea of her going off with that preacher fella.
Alright, thank you.
Folks, I'd like to take a moment for something a little more personal than usual. As I'm sure you know all too well, I haven't always been the best at this job. Hey, let's face it, I've been pretty terrible. Thanks to the efforts of a few of my friends, I've decided to change how I look at things, how I live my life. I'd like to just take this opportunity to thank the Vault Dweller for lending me a hand. I really do appreciate it. All right, folks, that's enough sentiment from me for one day. Let's get it on back to the music, shall we? Up next, Frankie Carl and Marjorie Hughes share their hope for one more tomorrow.
La da dee da da da. La da dee da da da. Oh, right! These weirdos. I'm not gonna spoil it, but I know what this place is. It's the amphitheater. Ah, this frickin' place.
Here to learn about our movement?
Sure.
Sure, why not?
Brother Thomas is the one you need to talk to. He'll fill you in with all the details.
Alright. Well, hello.
Hey there.
Welcome, neighbor. We're always glad to see a new face around here. Tell me
Sure you
something.
are.
You ever feel like this whole world is broken? Do you ever wonder why things can't be the way they were in the good old
You ain't gonna suck me in, bro. I'm with the Brotherhood. This is not
I've
important.
got more important things to worry about.
I doubt that, neighbor. What could be more important than transforming your life, and maybe the whole world along with it?
You see what I'm
We call
wearing?
ourselves the Pillars of the Community. We're a pretty new movement, so you may not have heard of us. But we're growing fast all across the Commonwealth, and you can be part of this exciting future. Step right this way, and I'll be
I could just
happy
shoot
to tell
through them.
you all about our movement and how you can be a part of it.
Look, I'm
looking for Imogen Cabot.
Oh, I'm sorry, but Imogen is indisposed right now. She's not seeing visitors.
she a member?
What's she doing here? Is she a member of your movement?
Actually, she and I are, you know, romantically involved.
Yeah.
Not that it's any of your
I'm
business,
sure
but
willingly.
she and I are just having a little relationship trouble. You know how it is.
So you're
She's
keeping
not
her
seeing
locked in a...
anybody until she cools off.
Right. You're holding her prisoner?
You're not holding her prisoner, are you?
No, she's not a prisoner. She's just locked in her room until she calms down. She was acting crazy, threatening to run off. You know how women can get.
Oh, God.
I'm going to see her, one way or another. Your choice.
Whoa. You really want to head down this route?
You picked the wrong guy to mess with, pal.
Oh, really? One left.
Going to waste otherwise.
He's a threat to the community. Kill him!
You should have just let me in, bro. Now, you have no community. Alright. Where do I go to get into this? So much for that movement. Alright, let's go save Emogene. Nothing really value. Hello.
You must be Imogene.
Don't tell me. Jack sent you.
You're Jack's sister. I was expecting someone a bit younger.
You really know how to flatter a lady, don't you? Just to be clear, I'm Jack's younger sister, the baby of the family. Once I get home and get some of Jack's serum, I'll be back to my usual stunning self.
Jack has a serum that reverses aging?
It's more like it halts aging. I started taking it when I was 32, so normally that's what I look like. You'll see once I get my treatment. I was well known as one of the belles of Boston society, back when there was any.
And if you don't get any more?
What happens if you don't get more serum?
Oh, I don't think we need to worry about that. I've gone without a treatment much longer before with no lasting effect.
I have a vial of that serum with me. Here. Looks like you need it.
Bottoms up.
How did you get that? Never mind, I'd rather not know.
I knew I would need to keep that.
I'm so disappointed in Thomas.
Kept that for so long in my inventory.
But after we came here, he turned out to be just another brute. He actually thought he could force me to join his absurd cult.
Well, he's dead.
Your boyfriend's dead. Let's go.
Thomas? He wasn't my boyfriend. We had some fun together, that's all. Besides, he shouldn't have locked me in here. Don't worry, I'll find my own way home. I'm not quite ready to face Mother. And thank you. I really do appreciate you coming to find me. Even though I didn't actually need rescuing.
Right, I'm sure. They didn't need rescuing. Cool. So many ungrateful people. Let's go, Piper. What are you guys doing?
Damn, the signal is strangely weak.
Excuse me.
Edward, switch over to the Hartley modulator. Do you copy?
No.
A little drink while I'm here.
How's this? Oh, that's done it. Edward, what's going on there?
We're under attack. They're inside the building.
Inside? Can you keep them out of the basement?
I'm trying, Jack. I've never seen raiders
I know what I gotta go do.
Doorway, right there. Sorry. Things are a little busy around here right now.
Listen, if they're inside the building, you have to go to the office and shut down the elevator. You can't risk them getting to Lorenzo.
Got it. Office. Elevator. You better round up whoever you can and get...
Hello? Edward? Come in. Edward! No signal at all. I've lost him.
What's happening, Jack? If these people are inside Parsons, if they free him...
Don't worry, I'll handle it.
I always knew it would end this way. I never should have allowed you to lock up Lorenzo in that place.
That isn't helping, Mother. And as I recall, using the serum was your idea, not mine.
So what are you going to do?
I'll fix the boss for you guys.
Who are you again?
What's going on?
That was Edward. He's at Parsons, the old asylum. They're under attack by raiders. It's strange. The guards have held off raiders before without any trouble. I don't know what's gone wrong this time.
I found
Imogene.
Imogene.
She's fine.
Oh, yes, good.
Thank God. At least one small comfort on this terrible day.
You'll be wanting to be paid, of course. Edward usually handles these things. Caps is what you use for currency, isn't that right? Here, I hope that's the right amount. Now, we really need to focus on the current
How many did he
emergency.
give me?
How can you be so
it's not
callous
bad.
about your sister's safety?
I wonder if these could be the same raiders that stole that last shipment. If some of them had used the undiluted serum, it could explain their unusual success against Edward's men.
Oh, Serum.
What exactly does this serum do?
I suppose it's time you knew. The main benefit of the serum...
Act like I don't already know.
My family and I are all over 400 years old. But it also confers other side effects, especially in the undiluted form that the Raiders stole.
That's
It increases strength,
before the nukes
all
drop.
kinds of physical damage. So at least some of these raiders may be much more dangerous.
He said 400. We went into the thing, and then 200 years later we came out after the bombs. So if he's talking 400 years, that means 200 years before the bombs dropped, they were still doing the serum thing.
Than the ones you're used to dealing with.
400 years old?
If you're 400 years old,
There we go.
then you were born before the Great War.
Yes, I think you were too. I'd say mid-21st century.
Yeah.
That's right. I was in cryo sleep until recently.
Interesting. We'll have to talk more about that later, but time presses. Is there anything else before we get going?
Serum source?
Where do you get this serum from?
My father, Lorenzo Cabot, is confined in Parsons. He became dangerously unstable after handling an artifact he found on an archaeological dig in Arabia. He gained various seemingly paranormal powers.
So you take
as well
his
as becoming
blood?
increasingly irrational,
Or what?
violent. In the end, I had no choice but to confine him. For his own safety.
So you keep him locked up and you suck his
Sure
energy.
it's wise telling him all this?
In the course of my attempts to cure him, I discovered that the artifact had introduced anomalies into his blood. So the source of his insanity is also the basis of the treatments that have prolonged all our lives. The irony isn't lost on me, but if he were to escape from Parsons,
Okay.
I would lose my father forever. I will not allow that to happen. Not to mention that the artifact has made him paranoid, homicidally violent, and endowed with extraordinary abilities.
I could talk to him. Ability?
Exactly what abilities does he have?
Enhanced strength, unusual resistance to most kinds of physical damage.
Okay.
Oh, and a kind of local telekinesis, which appears
Telekinesis.
to be projected by the artifact itself.
Okay.
That's why I've built a dampening field into his cell. Which is why we really need to stop these intruders before they turn it off. Before we go, I need you to understand something. When we get to Parsons, you need to do exactly what I tell you. Nothing more, nothing less. Is that clear?
Why is that so important?
Why is that so important?
If these intruders have gotten past Edward's men, they may have freed Lorenzo. I'm the only one who understands exactly how to deal with him. Is that clear enough for you?
Got it.
Got it.
Good. Make sure you have
Talking to his Sentinel
serious
Brotherhood or
I'll
whatever.
wait for you outside. I love Father at least as much as you do. But you know as well as I do, if he gets free, there will only be one option.
Oh, damn it.
I'll do my best. And if Imogene finally comes home, for God's sake, don't let her leave again until I get back. Now I really do have to go.
Alright, let's go. I'm not taking it seriously to play with the fucking ping pong ball. Or ping pong. Pool balls.
Edward's men seem to have given a good account of themselves. Not good enough, sadly. We need to get to my office.
Alright.
There we can see how bad...
Just grab these.
Okay, stick close, follow my orders, and I'm sure everything will be fine. Let's go.
Alright. Ready? Piper? Ah, she's somewhere. She'll come in.
I've had the pleasure of a personal visit.
Father, I will stop this.
My powers have grown, Jack. The artifact still has so much to teach you. Once I am free, I will be happy to teach you too.
You know I can't let you out until I can remove the artifact.
Do the right thing. Open this door and let me out. Everything my son has told you about me is a self-serving lie. That must be obvious now.
Whoa, what to do? What to do? Eh? Come on out, Lorenzo. I guess. Holy shit.
Lorenzo!
I wasn't sure who was telling the truth, you or him.
And now he's coming here to kill all of us. Are you satisfied?
This is my fault. I hired this idiot, and he betrayed you.
Give me one good reason why I shouldn't just kill you right now.
Don't you want my help?
The betrayed. Kept me a prisoner and fed off me like vampires to prolong your pathetic, worthless lives. That is now over. Your time is up.
Whoa.
Oh God, no!
Yeah, I'm killing Lorenzo. Tough son of a bitch.
I always knew we would have to change that.
It's almost done. Finish him off with a little plasma grenade, I think.
It can't be happening.
Still in one piece.
Oh God, please no.
Hey there.
Now do you see? I told you what would happen if Lorenzo got free.
Could have been worse.
At least nobody died.
That's true. Small miracle, really. And I do realize you didn't have to come back to help us. I only wish I'd been able to find some way to cure my father before it came to this. I still believe that with a little more time, I might have found some way to remove the artifact. But it doesn't matter now.
You didn't care about Lorenzo?
You're just sorry that you lost your source of immortality juice.
I don't care what you think anymore. Before you go, you did make the right choice in the end. So I feel I owe you something for your help. I think this is fair compensation. I won't be needing your services after this.
Not bad. Alright, we'll take this one. My power. No, we.
One heck of a getup, Blue.
You too. We both have eye lamps now. Come on.
Scanning. Accessing pre-war records. Record found. 108th Infantry Regiment, 2nd Battalion. Ahoy there. 'Tis Providence, a member of the Congressional Army, is delivered to us in our hour of need.
Depending on what you need, I may be able to help.
The fair wind holds true then. The captain requests your presence on the bridge. At the double quick, sir. is the captain speaking. We're taking on an allied soldier. Clear the berth. Disable defenses. Make way.
Identified.
First mate, this is the captain. This is the
Requesting permission to use lethal force.
Whoa, whoa, easy there.
Unable to comply.
Stand down. That's an order. And for God's sake, use the accent.
I, Captain, standing down.
Stand down. Stand down, I say. This soldier is a guest on our vessel. Please afford him all appropriate courtesies.
But we will save that for next episode. Hope you enjoyed. Leave a like and subscribe. We're also going to do the DLC, Nuka-Cola DLC soon. And the next two videos aren't going to be Fallout related, just because I want to take a break. But for now, leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe. Plenty of different type of content every day. Peace for now.